I had to take him back to 2019, but Tracy, he been coming up here since
2016.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
I probably was like 19
Yeah.
at that time. Yeah.
And that was the 1,000 pictures.
Yeah, that was 1,000 pictures. Word, yeah.
1,000 pictures.
Book one.
Book one. Book one. We're not even talking book two.
Right.
Because book two came in 2018.
Yeah, it did. Facts, it did. February 1st, 2018.
This is Niko Brim, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
He's
It's a pleasure.
his lineage is that of royalty. His mom, the supervisionary that
Absolutely.
helped dress hip-hop as a culture
Say that.
for years. She's been such a pioneer when it comes to fashion and when it comes to vision and people finding themselves through their fashion. If you don't believe me, ask Mary J. Blige.
Respectfully.
Okay. His father, I like telling these stories. I don't care if he gets mad at me, 'cause I tell it every time.
I love it.
Yeah, his father is my brother. Him and I, when we were young men, younger than you are now, Niko, were both signed to Giant Warner Brothers. So we were signed to a major label at the same time. That's how I got to know your father. Me being from the West Coast, he being from the East Coast. They had little dirty tactics and stuff, but we won't talk about that. But
Another
FS
interview.
Effect, man.
the FS Effect. Yeah, your dad was a part of a really mean group. But
You alright, Sway? The flashbacks
Yo,
ain't hurting you too
it's
much,
that Mount Vernon in them,
it's
man.
that Mount Vernon in them. They tried to take us down, but they couldn't.
bully.
But JoJo, and so I want to say this young man, every time he's come up here, even when the 1,000 Pictures book one was out, I was concerned about him because I was like, man, the music you make isn't the music they're making right now.
Yeah.
Kids your age wasn't making that kind of sound. You know, your sound was a little more sophisticated to me, right? And it was a little more deeply rooted. The sound you made was that of somebody who studied the craft, studied the culture, right? That was then, right? And you survived it. Now we're, 7, 8 years later?
He outlasted the trend.
You outlasted the trend.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
100%.
Welcome, Niko Brim, back
Yeah.
to the show. Come on, man. You feel that way, right?
100%, yo. It was a lot at that time. A lot of pressure on me to conform to the trends and what was going on. But my music really comes from my heart and my soul. So I did what felt right. And, 8, 9 years later, a couple tours later, and I'm thankful. I'm happy to be here. It feels like a homecoming.
It is a homecoming. I want to go back to you outlasting the trend.
Yeah.
At any point, how do you not feel? And this might be a powerful word, but failure. If your career isn't performing at the same as people who were following the trend, right? And you see them in all these open spaces. How did you cope with that? Did you feel a sense of that?
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't like I didn't feel those things. It was like working through it. Being able to work through it. Being younger, it definitely was a lot of that comparison. I'm waking up, I'm getting right to my phone, I'm seeing what everybody else is doing in the world. And I'm like, damn, I'm still here. I'm in Mount Vernon. I want to, be on tour. I want to do this. I want the whip. I want, all those things that I'm seeing. But I had to learn, like, yo, you just got to look at your foot and put one foot in front of the other, and like over the years, I learned to gauge my success just based off of the work I've done. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like just like a tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm able to celebrate other people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be in comparison to other people. And I think that's really what it was. Like I felt those things, man. There was a lot of times where I was stressing, and I just feel that I had to learn how to stay true to my path, man.
How do you not let it discourage you? Say for example, I use a gym analogy, right? You could work out for weeks and then for months, and then one day you walk by the mirror and you look at your body and it looks the same, and then it's like, damn, why do I even want to go back to the gym? Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Sure.
I can see that analogy with music. Like I keep making music I think is great. And let it be known that you are very respected and you have a very secure following, but you had to build it.
Yep.
And if people aren't responding, how do you overcome the discouragement and go back into the studio?
Yeah, I feel like I just focused on I focus, like I said, one foot in front of the other, man. Like, as long as I'm in the gym, like, I never looked at it like I ain't make progress.
Okay.
You know, I always looked at it like I walk past the gym like, nah, I'm getting big, you know? But it just, maybe other people wasn't aware of it. So I just felt like it was me just staying in there, man. Like, I really just have a tunnel vision. I have a great way of just blocking out the noise. Like, I'm very in tune with myself, bro. I just follow my heart and what I feel. I've always been that way before I was even an artist. You know, I always just went to my own rhythm. And I feel like, you know, being in that own rhythm, it just allowed me to, like, yo, you just got to stay in the lab. Like, it's going to come to you. Yeah. You know, it's going to come to you. I had faith. I had a lot of faith, man. Like, you know, even when I didn't have the tangible results to back it up, I knew that it was on its way because I put too many hours behind this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that I think that's really what got me.
Niko Brim is here, man. Y'all follow him at NIKOBRIM. Tracy, I'm going to let you jump in, but Niko, people may not realize that him and I were part of the same group. You know, CYN.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And
here we go.
Facts.
You heard that?
Yeah. Sway is certified official CYN. Top of the class, top tier. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Yo, as a matter of fact, we got to make sure we get you in that CYN merch, man.
Yeah, hook me up,
yeah,
dog. Come on,
you know,
man.
that's an easy call,
I know
man.
y'all real little dudes. I don't know if y'all made my size.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I got a couple inches on you, man.
You tall, man. But you ain't staying in the key, dog. You ain't staying in the key. But CYN is still in effect.
Yeah, CYN is still in effect. That's my family, man. You know, when it comes to family, that don't ever change. You know what I'm saying? Kai's my brother. You know, Christian's my brother. C3. So, you know, we locked in, man. You know, it's always gonna be there.
Okay, cool. Tracy G, go ahead.
Yeah,
man.
I got two things for you, Niko, and I'm so happy to see you because you do feel like family.
Yes, absolutely.
When you were saying that you learn to embrace patience, you learn to stop comparing yourself, was the main teacher time? Or are you also able to share some resources? Maybe you read a particular book. Maybe you watched certain YouTubes. Maybe you spoke to certain people. Like, just because, you know, this is a very common feeling, especially when you're a creator. Yeah,
absolutely. I would be on YouTube and I would just see like successful habits that people would have. And I noticed like, you know, the first 30 minutes of the day, they not on social media.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you were putting that in the search bar. Like,
okay. Like just like successful habits. Like I would look it up. Like, you know, what are people doing? I would watch Nip interviews. I would see what Nip was reading. You know what I'm saying? Like Way of the Superior Man, you know, Be Like Water from Bruce Lee.
Okay.
Growing up, I wasn't into books at all, yo. Like I was not a good student. Summer school, I did all of that shit. But as I got older, I'm like, man, if I'm gonna take my craft to the next level, like I have to be knowledgeable. Like regardless of how everybody feels, your favorite artists are knowledgeable about their craft. So I just spent a lot of time just looking into those things. And once I started implementing those habits on a day-to-day, that's when I started, you know, realizing the shift. You can know something, but if you're not applying it, it don't really do nothing for you. You feel me?
When Sway was mentioning your parents and you coming from such a royal ancestral line, right? Does that, during those that time of self-doubt, does that make you feel like, nah, this is inevitable, this is a part of my destiny? Or did it feel like pressure, like, God damn, am I gonna be the one that like stops the flow?
Yeah, you know, at that time it felt like, damn, that was a good question. It was like a little bit of both because I felt that I had like this just juxtaposition of having that ancestral line and having my family, you know, be successful, but then people weren't willing to support me the same way because of that success. Almost like you just got it figured out. You know, so it was like I felt myself having to prove to like so many different sides and different people that I deserve to be here. You know what I'm saying? It was easy for people to try to feel like just because my parents were who they were that, you know, it was just handed to me. But if you know my story, if you know my mother's story, you know that it was not easy. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of pain that I had to put in.
Of course.
You know, so I think that at that time I definitely would be tripping like, man, they're not gonna see the vision. But you know, we here.
We here, baby.
Yeah.
Give a round of applause for that. Single mom, raised 3 kids.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on. I know the story.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. My mom, she's a real one, and you know, even in, you know, she talks about her story and just, you know, what we had went through it, you know, losing a lot of things and, you know, just rebuilding, ourselves as a family. And, I was there for all of that. You know what I'm saying? And that was actually at the start of my career when I was coming up here. You know what I'm saying? I was coming out of granny crib. You know what I'm saying? I was coming out of granny crib. I was working 3 jobs. I had a white tee on. I had a white tee, couple sweatpants.
And it was filthy too, that tee.
Don't do that,
No, I'm just saying, it wasn't a clean tee.
Don't do that.
Yo, Sway's hated because my tee was so crisp.
Yeah.
It was wrinkled.
It was wrinkled.
It was wrinkled.
It was
but
wrinkled.
It was a crispy tee.
Probably had
But
a Tide Pad in your pocket.
Yeah, but it was definitely
But you had came from work that day, the first time you came?
The first time I came here, I probably had work later on that day. I was working 3 jobs.
What were the jobs?
Yeah, I was a lifeguard. Yeah, I was a
I
lifeguard.
never seen a black lifeguard before.
Yeah,
That's
what?
nice.
You could swim?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yo, quiet as kept. They used to call me. I was like Negro Phelps, man. I was out there.
I'm done.
Yo,
I'm done.
yo, I was nice. I was
Negro
nice.
Phelps.
Yo, I was nice. Yes, I was a lifeguard, bro. I did everything, man.
No.
I had a little fucking edible arrangements job. I was a swim instructor. Like anything I could do just to put some more bread in my pocket
God
to support
bless.
myself and support my family at that time. I had to do what I had to do. So, coming up here at that time, it was I don't even understand how much that meant to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, coming from being raised the way that I was raised to then have such a humbling experience, you know what I'm saying? No home and figuring that out. You know what I'm saying? And you guys embracing me and seeing that I had a love and passion for the music that really catapulted a lot of things for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really appreciative.
love.
Tracy, give him a hug.
Sure.
Don't just about it, okay? Black man can swim. That's the new
Black man
narrative.
can't swim. for
Negro
sure.
Phelps.
Oh, wow.
Mike Muse. I'll at him, man.
Nico, I'm so proud of you, man.
Thank you,
It's almost
man.
like watching you growing up.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. It's interesting the conversation you were having with Sway a little bit earlier. I'm just wondering, do you feel the pressure to stay who you are authentically in your lyrics, right? You did talk about challenges that you have had, but we all know your parents, and you've had some great experiences, been exposed to some really amazing things. So you don't have the life of selling drugs or shooting and murder and violence. I feel like that's the major part of lyrics today. It's some formula or mixture of guns, drugs, killing, murder, and then
Misogyny.
sex. Yeah, and
sex,
then sex. How did you reconcile, how the content you wanted to put out, the lyrics you wanted to say, and the type of rapper that you wanted to be?
I feel like that's why I went by my name, Niko Brim. People think it's a stage name. That's my actual name. And I felt that I always wanted to be authentic to my story. And I know that because it's all of the things that you named, there was space for me to tell my story. Because there's not too many people that's going to be willing to stand on that hill. You know what I'm saying? Like, that always just resonated with me. Like, man, my story is going to inspire somebody. There's so many youngins out here that are aware. There's so many youngins out here that want to contribute to the world, or, you know what I'm saying, like, impact their community, impact their hoods. And that was always my mindset. And so I always thought to myself, if I could be the person like how Cole and Kendrick inspired me, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can do that for the next generation, the next group of people, And like you said, it's also just one of them things, like, I ain't never asked to shoot nobody. So it's like, nigga, I'm not about to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna just let that be what it is. For certain people, that's their truth. And I'm gonna let them speak their truth. But for me, I got to speak mine,
Niko Brim, every time.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your business acumen now. Before, when I first met you only had a wrinkled T-shirt.
Yeah, now I'm coming up.
Now you got 2 wrinkled T-shirts.
I hate
My nephew, man.
I hate it.
Yo.
No, but you're doing a lot now. You got a whole team.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Who are these people, man?
Yeah.
Why are they here? Talk to them
my
about
team feels like family. I have Michaela here.
Mm-hmm.
I got my boy Andre Mego. I got
Put them
my
on
boy
camera.
B-Beardy.
Put them on camera.
Yeah.
Put the team on camera.
And they
and
all like to
Andre.
smile. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. These
Okay,
are
so
my guys.
what does Dre do? What does Dre do?
Yo, so Andres, he's part of the PR firm that I've been working with.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then I got my
Fire.
boy B-Beardy. He is executive producer and producer of the music that I've been putting out,
You
for
did the
Hues Volume
music?
1. Yeah.
Wow, be
You
bearded.
dope, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's from Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm in
Uptown.
Harlem. What's
Yeah.
up?
Torch.
Yes.
You ain't never seen me walking around in Harlem? Yeah, you saw me. Yeah. You saw me. All right.
I have my boy Andre, that's Mego over there. He's also a producer. He's a business partner with Rapsody.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have Michaela, who is management, my manager.
What's up,
you know what I'm saying?
Michaela?
And
You
also
got
my
a
sister.
black woman that's your manager.
Yes.
Thank you.
You is protected.
What in the Mona Scott is going on here? Thank you.
Yeah, yo, me and Michaela go back to like 14 years old.
Really?
Yeah, high school together. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Whatever we could do, hit us up, okay? As a manager, we want to support you too.
Yeah,
all right,
absolutely.
that's what's up. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so-
Do you got a company name or?
Well, yeah. So, you know, CYN. I'm co-founder of CYN.
Oh, so that's incorporated?
Yeah, that's incorporated.
Oh shit, y'all didn't tell me that.
Yeah,
all right,
you know,
okay.
yeah, man.
We incorporated.
Yeah, we
It ain't just a
incorporated. We
CYN.
global, LLC, worldwide, trademark, everything. Yeah, so
CYN kid.
yeah, but you know, I'm also, you know, I have some things in the works also
Okay.
that you know we'll be announcing later on this year. But yeah, you know, this is my team, and we've been working independently, and then I was able to do a partnership with Even, you know, to release Hues exclusively on their platform early for my fans and the people that have access to.
Fire.
You know, just speaking of business acumen, when you look at streaming, you know, we're making like, you know, 1/100 of a cent, you know, you know, give or
Very
take.
stream,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, and I feel like with the way that just like the culture, it pushes you to feel validated being up on streaming platforms, but no one's really teaching you how to take care of your business. You know what I'm saying? And how to appreciate value along the way. We only feel like we can get that return on the investment of our career when we get a deal.
Right.
And that's not how it goes. You know, you can continuously build your way up. You know, I remember I was watching Hove, and Hove was like, yo, they started off with $300 sales. You know, and Even is a platform where they allow you to be direct to consumer as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to create my own price point on my art. You know, so we started the project at $10 a project. We did bundles where we would have merch and vinyl. And what we made on Even, we needed about 1 million streams to do. You know what I'm saying?
If it was any other DSP.
Wow.
Yeah, if it was
Yeah.
on a DSP, you know,
Yeah.
1 million streams, you
Yeah.
know, and we were just servicing the people that were already in tune, you know.
Even.
Yeah, and so even
It's a new, so that's
Yeah.
the alternative
Dope.
to
Direct to consumer.
Spotify or Apple Music.
Yeah, for
you
any-
keep your Pandora.
Yeah,
Because
for
that's
sure.
us, you know. But yeah, all right.
And, you know, for the people that are going up on streaming, it's like you just got to look at it like this, man. If you want to make $500, you're gonna need, you know, north of 150,000 streams. You know, if you know 50 people that's willing to invest $10 into your craft, you've made that $500. So as much as you want to just build your clout, you also want to make sure you're putting bread in your pocket along the way. So
Yeah.
Man, like Niko Brim, man, he wasn't talking this right here when we first met him.
Very
All
smart.
right, Taurus, is line 1 still on? Let's go to line 1. I can't click it over
Let's
here.
do it. Let's do it.
Got Caleb from Detroit.
Caleb, what up, though, Caleb?
Hey, Caleb.
What up?
What up, dog? What's happening, my baby?
What's up,
What's
family?
happening?
What up, my baby?
happening?
Man, first, I want
Is that a new one?
to take my hat off.
You mean Lil Baby? All right, go ahead.
Hey, man, this some Detroit shit and my baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
that's a
happening all the
Detroit
time.
slang. What's up, my baby? Mike
There it
Mike
is.
knew what it was. Okay,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
took me a
So
second.
anyway, so look,
Yeah.
What up,
it's,
though?
it's all about Niko Brim right now.
Okay, go for it.
Hey, I want to give him his flowers right now at the tender age, whatever he is. I hear a lot of wisdom in this young king. And
Yes.
first, I just want to say congratulations to him to getting where the stage where he is right now, regardless of, you know, just everything that he's put into it. I got 2 questions, if you allow me.
Go for it.
First, J. Cole and Kendrick, I'd like to hear one of his old school inspirations, why, and new school inspirations, why. And then the second question that I have is that I heard him say something about blocking out the noise. And regardless of generation, who you are out here, we got distractions in life, things that take our focus off of our goal. I want to hear from the young king what he does to keep the noise at a minimum.
Those are good questions. I mean, my old school inspirations is Nas, Tribe Called Quest, for sure. The heavy inspiration for me. I would say Little Brother, Slum Village.
There you go.
You hear that, Caleb?
I would say,
Shout out Dwayne Lay and the whole crew.
You know, I'll say Lauryn Hill too.
Okay, Miss
You know, and then I would say, like, also from a business perspective, I would say, you know, that whole Rockefeller movement, you know, 50, you know, these were people that, you know, was out the trunk, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes, sir. Yes,
those
sir.
are definitely my old school inspirations. And I think like the way that I block out the noise is it's the little things, man. You know, like I monitor and I filter my thoughts. You know, when I see myself start getting into competition, I'm like, hold on, bro. Like you don't need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? When I start my day, bro, I'm not really, you know, straight to the phone. I give myself some time to just I call it download. You gotta get into your day. You know what I'm saying? The moment if you come into your day and you immediately seeing what's going on, bro, the world is not meant for that. You know, like I remember when I was growing up before social media, you wake up, all you had was what was in front of you. Nowadays, you just seeing so many different settings and conversations going on. That shit ain't good for your mind. So I think it's you know, it's a little bit of that. And like I said, bro, reading, like people don't want to really read, bro, but yo, Nip will tell you, bro. I watched so many of them interviews, like, you know, you gotta pick up game, man. You gotta steal advice, you know. And I think that's something else, man. You just gotta be an active seeker of the knowledge, bro. You don't gotta be in school, but you just gotta be willing to take the gems when they given to you, you know. So I always keep an open ear. The truth can come from anyone's mouth.
Come on now,
Caleb, great questions. We appreciate you, brother. You're a super citizen,
That's
man.
in the moment.
Wow, man. Oh, my bad, Caleb.
And I love this because someone younger than you is gonna watch your interview, and you're gonna be their Nip. You know,
sure.
and
Wow,
these gems
it's
are gonna
powerful.
be passed down. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful, man. This is, man, I see your advancement. I see your evolution, you know, and I see your progress as a human being and as a person. And I like progress. You know, I like change. Yep. But, Niko, some things never change.
Hey.
Understand me, Niko Brim. I don't care. I don't care how long. I knew your daddy before you did. I knew your mama before you did. I don't care about that. This whole crick. You brought all these people in this room. They don't scare me.
Talk to him, OG.
They don't scare me. What Dre gonna do to me? You know? You know where you are, Niko Brim.
Yes, for
You
sure.
knew last night when you couldn't get sleep because of this morning.
Come
This
on.
is 2024, my nephew.
For sure.
Okay, but this ain't nepotism. When you come up in here, you got to prepare yourself for the valley of the hyena.
What we doing?
You ready, Niko Brim?
Yeah, let's do it.
Drop a beat on them, DB. Shade
Yo,
4-5.
I turn my headphones up in here.
There, yeah, go there. You go. You got it.
Yeah.
Home of the MC.
All day. Yeah, it feels good to be back here, man. It should feel like a homecoming.
It is good to have you back.
Now I'm full in the building.
Niko Brim.
Yo. Fuck 24 hours, I'm on my 25th. Speaking with God, like, do you hear me? I've been taking risks, been trying to shuffle up. Before an ace, I was stacking chips. Plays was dealt no matter how the game goes. See good niggas squeeze the ratchet every time they hands fold, dog. If every nigga leave this earth, pray it won't be tonight. And I've been praying for this come up. I ain't scared of heights. The black sheep turn to scapegoat. We not alike. The flow is nasty. Look at what we gross. I made it right. Could give a fuck about the rules if we ain't playing. I was called up to the plate like Johnny Damon. What they saying? I inspired and why? Whether you clap for me, this shit is mine. Touching my promise, all by design. It go ha 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 ha. Look at this, y'all niggas is bizarre. Watch how you say the name, you summoning the god. Arm body, my body like nobody. I fuck around and might strip God out of your body. I'm married to the game so long, look how it got me. My young nigga ring off, he ain't married nobody, dawg. Then there's me trying to stack paper. I'm more Kobe than AI, you know. It's not the crossover, it's really how these other niggas getting jumped over. And when they take me out the booth, that's when lunch over. I got them listening to pins, I leave them speechless. Niggas biting, guess my son started teething. They sounds watered down, we like vodka gin, kerosene and Riesling. For niggas mean mugging, sweet shit like spring cleaning. Niggas giving up that cold for getting paid, that's how it goes nowadays. Niggas swapping out that rollie for they soul. My soul's inside the door, so let them know we in the building. They bring me on the mic to air shit, I'm Cat Williams. I told niggas at the top is where they gonna find us. Rappers, silver and bronze, that shit is all behind us. Know how it feel to be down, I don't need no reminders. And now we first in gold, bitches coming out they clothes, Tyler flows. I've been running shit since a snotty nose. She wanna give up the Pink Floyd, guess it's rock and roll. But now I'm focused on the wave, building motion like my hand-me-downs. We been rocking shit cause we the chosen, we ready for war. Niggas looking on shore, I watch them throw less shots than Shakur. Salute my nigga, he went to war with a broken hand. But y'all niggas is broke, reach reaching out for my hand, can't tell competition of fans. I took off and niggas pray for the day that I land. Running the cake in the booth, this making the band. And niggas never switch sides cause I know where they stand. I got this rap shit in the palm of my hand. It's Niko.
Niko Brim, I wanted you to hear the verse. Ava DuVernay just walked in. She's an MC. I wanted her to hear the verse. Ava's an MC. Niko Brim, you fire.
Yes, you are.
It's the new Niko Brim. I was fired.
Appreciate you, man.
Well done.
Appreciate y'all.
Many layers.
Appreciate
Great, Niko. So proud of you, man.
Appreciate
So
y'all.
proud.
Ava, this is Niko Brim. I thought you should know Ava DuVernay. We know her as an award-winning film director, producer,
Yes.
writer. But before all of that, you could go to The Good Life in L.A. and see this woman on the microphone. She got bars. She got bars.
What was your rap name?
You know me.
I love it though.
It was a time.
There was a time.
Yes.
Okay, well, I apologize for bringing you in like that, Ava. I know you hip hop in your heart. Come on, Niko, that was incredible.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
I can't wait to post this shit. You hard, kid. Just my nephew, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I'm proud of you, brother.
Yo, much love.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Stay the course.
Thank you.
You remained yourself.
Yes.
And 8 years later, you're still here. A lot of those folks that fell into the trend, where they at?
Not here.
Radical differentiation. Always be unique in your approach. There'll always be a market for you. You're doing that. Niko Brim. Love you, brother. We're
you
going to play
too,
this
man.
Marley
Thank you.
song.
For sure.
And what's that about?
So Marley's, it's about rolling up and staying focused. He asked me how I got here for these 9 years. I think that's part of the process.
Rolling up and staying focused?
Rolling up and staying focused. Yeah, for
okay.
sure. So, you know, Marley's is you know, you got to stay true to yourself, man. You know, you got to block out that noise. So this is that song.
This is that song.
Yeah.
Love you, brother. The
Love
new
you too, man.
project is called Hues.
Yes, Hues Volume 1. It's out on Even. It's going to be on streaming very soon. But, you know, go to Even, support the project.
That's right.
You know?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the magnificent Ava DuVernay coming up next.